Most drivers with Japanese cars are leaving serious money on the table every single time they get behind the wheel. And here is the shocking part. There is one hidden trick inside your Japanese car that can save you from a $1,500 repair bill that most people pay without ever knowing they could have avoided it completely. But 95% of drivers never find them. And that gap between knowing and not knowing is costing people thousands of dollars every single year. Here are 15 secret Japanese car tricks that most drivers will never discover. Let's get into it. Trick number 15. Defrost your windshield in half the time. You are already running late. Your windshield is completely fogged over and the heat is doing almost nothing. Here is what most drivers do not know about their Japanese car. Japanese automakers wire the AC compressor and the defrost system together on purpose. The moment you press the defrost button, the AC kicks on at the same time as the heat. Heat warms the glass while the AC pulls moisture straight out of the cabin air. Fog forms because of humidity, not just cold temperatures. Strip the humidity and the fog clears fast. On most Japanese cars, this happens automatically the second you hit defrost. If your car is older, just press the AC button manually while your heat is running. Windshield clears in roughly half the time. Works just as well on a rainy summer morning as it does on a freezing winter day. Trick number 14. Start your car with a completely dead key fob. Your key fob battery dies and you are standing in a parking lot going nowhere. Most people have no idea their Japanese car has a backup for exactly this situation built right in. Take your dead key fob and press it physically against the start button on your dashboard. Hold the brake and push the button normally. The car starts. Japanese engineers built a passive RFID reader directly around that start button. At extremely close range, the reader pulls the signal straight from the chip inside the fob without needing any battery power at all. This works on the vast majority of modern Japanese push-button start vehicles. The information is in your owner's manual somewhere around page 200, where almost nobody reads. Now you know it. Takes about 3 seconds and turns a stranded situation into a minor inconvenience. Trick number 13. Auto-fold your mirrors every time you lock. Japanese cars were originally engineered with dense urban environments in mind. Tight streets, narrow parking garages, crowded lots. Most of them have a setting that folds your side mirrors flush against the doors every single time you lock the car. By default, this feature is turned off at the factory. Japanese manufacturers disabled it out of caution over long-term motor wear. But those motors are built to handle daily folding. That is exactly what they were designed for. Go into your infotainment system under Mirror Settings or Door and Lock Preferences and enable it. From that point, your mirrors fold every time you lock and unfold every time you unlock. A mirror replacement with integrated cameras and heating runs anywhere from $300 to $800. This one setting change costs nothing and can prevent that bill entirely. Trick number 12. The hidden hook above your rear door. Look at the grab handle mounted above your rear passenger door. On almost every Japanese car built in the last 2 decades, there is a small folding hook tucked right into the base of that handle. Flip it down and you have a hanging point strong enough for dry cleaning, a jacket, a bag, or light luggage. Japanese designers added this because they knew passengers would need it and built it into a spot that takes up absolutely zero extra space. Most drivers own their Japanese car for 5 or 6 years and never once notice that hook. Check yours today. Trick number 11. Pop the trunk before you even unbuckle. You just got back from grocery shopping with both hands full. On most Japanese cars, you do not need to walk around to the back and fumble with your key fob. There is a trunk release button inside the cabin, usually on the driver's side door panel or just under the left side of the dashboard. Press it and the trunk pops open before you even leave your seat. Some newer Japanese cars go further with a kick sensor built under the rear bumper. Wave your foot underneath and the trunk opens completely hands-free. Japanese automakers watched real people struggle with bags and engineered a solution that requires zero hand contact. Find that button today. Before we keep going, if this is helping you, hit the like button. It genuinely helps this channel keep making content like this. Now, back to the secrets. Trick number 10. Your rear view mirror is already handling glare. You are driving at night, and headlights from the car behind you are blasting straight into your eyes through the rear view mirror. Most drivers just tilt the mirror and lose most of their rear view. Check the bottom edge of your mirror. If you see a small green indicator light, your Japanese car has an auto-dimming mirror already working silently every single night. It uses 2 sensors to detect the difference between normal ambient light and direct headlight glare. When it detects glare, the mirror glass darkens automatically using an electrochromic layer built inside the mirror itself. Here is the mistake most people make. They tilt the mirror anyway because they do not realize it is already working. Leave it in the normal position and let the technology do its job. Also, check your driver's side mirror. Many Japanese cars extend this same auto-dimming feature to the side mirror as well. Trick number 9. The recirculation button changes everything. Your AC is running and the cabin is barely cooling down. You are wondering why you paid for climate control. There is a button most drivers ignore completely that fixes this immediately. Find the recirculation button on your climate panel. It looks like a car with a curved arrow inside it. Press it and your system stops pulling hot outside air in and starts recirculating the cooler air already inside the cabin. The temperature drops noticeably faster. It also blocks exhaust fumes, road dust, and allergens from entering when you are stuck in traffic. Japanese city drivers have been using this deliberately for decades. One important thing: turn recirculation off in cold weather. In winter, it traps moisture and causes your windows to fog up fast. Know when to use it, and your climate system runs at full efficiency all year. Trick number 8. Your headrest tilts, not just adjusts, up and down. Long drives leave your neck sore, and you assume it is just part of driving. It is probably not. Your headrest is most likely sitting at the wrong angle. On most Japanese cars, the headrest does not just adjust up and down. There is a button or small lever on the side of the post that lets you tilt the cushion forward or backward to match the natural position of your head and neck. This matters beyond comfort. In a rear-end collision, a poorly positioned headrest can actually cause whiplash instead of preventing it. Japanese safety engineers design the headrest to absorb the backward momentum of your head on impact. For that to work, the cushion needs to be close to your head, not sitting several inches away. Spend 30 seconds adjusting the angle today. You will feel the difference on your very next long drive. Trick number 7. Floor mat anchor. Points are there for a reason. Your floor mat slides forward under hard braking and bunches near the pedals. You have been treating it as a minor annoyance. It is not minor at all. A floor mat that slides under your brake pedal can physically block the pedal from going all the way down in an emergency stop. This has caused serious accidents. Japanese safety standards address this directly, which is why every Japanese car has anchor retention clips built into the driver's side floor carpet. Look at your carpet. Find the clips. Your factory floor mat has corresponding holes that lock onto those clips and hold the mat completely stationary, no matter how hard you brake. Aftermarket universal mats that skip the anchor system are the main cause of this problem. Use your factory mats correctly or buy properly fitted aftermarket mats designed for your specific model. Attach them to the anchor points and the mat never moves again. Trick number 6. Reset your climate control yourself. Your climate system is acting strange. Temperature will not hold steady. Fan speeds are inconsistent. Before you book a dealer appointment and pay a diagnostic fee, try this first. Turn your ignition to the accessory position without starting the engine. Then press and hold the fan speed up button and the temperature down button simultaneously for about 10 seconds until the display flashes or resets itself. Japanese climate control modules build up calibration errors over time, especially after a battery replacement or a software update. This reset forces the system to recalibrate every sensor from scratch. Some dealerships charge a fee just to run this exact reset for you. Check your owner's manual for the specific button combination for your model and try it yourself before spending a single dollar. Trick number 5. There is a whole storage level under your trunk floor. Lift the carpet panel on your trunk floor. Underneath is a dedicated storage well that most drivers never open once during the entire time they own the car. The spare tire sits in the center, but surrounding it is usable space shaped for a jump starter, tow strap, tire inflator, and a first aid kit. Keeping heavy gear down here lowers your cargo center of gravity slightly and keeps everything completely out of sight when the trunk is open. While you are down there, check your spare tire pressure. Most drivers have not checked theirs in years, and a flat spare is exactly as useless as no spare at all. Trick number 4. Sunglasses. Storage is built into your roof. Look up near your dome light. On most modern Japanese cars, there is a spring-loaded compartment built directly into the headliner, perfectly shaped for a pair of sunglasses. One arm reach. No eyes off the road. The compartment sits closer to cabin temperature than your dashboard or console, which matters for lenses and coatings that degrade with repeated heat exposure. Many Japanese models also include a small mirror inside the lid. You may have been digging through your center console for something that has been sitting directly above your head for years. Trick number 3. Rain detection can close your windows automatically. You left your windows cracked. Rain starts while you are inside, and you come back to a soaked interior. Many modern Japanese cars can prevent this entirely. The rain sensor on your windshield, the same one that controls automatic wipers, can trigger all 4 window motors to roll everything closed before rain gets inside. On most Japanese vehicles, this is tied to the key fob lock sequence and needs to be activated in your settings menu first. Go find that setting and turn it on before the next rainstorm catches you off guard. Trick number 2. Manual fuel door release. When electronics fail, battery is dead, fuel door is electronic. You are at a gas station with an empty tank and no way to open the door. Every Japanese car with an electronic fuel door has a manual release built in for exactly this moment. Check your trunk interior along the rear panel closest to where the fuel door sits on the outside of the car. You will find a pull cable or release tab that manually pops the door open, regardless of whether any electronics are working. Find yours before you need it. It takes 20 seconds once you know where it is, and it can save you a roadside assistance call and a very frustrating afternoon. Trick number 1. Diagnose your Japanese car with a $20 device. Your check engine light comes on, and most drivers immediately book a dealer appointment and pay $75 to $100 just for a diagnostic scan. Here is what that money is actually buying. Every Japanese car built after 1996 has a standardized OBD2 diagnostic port under the dashboard on the driver's side, just above the pedals. A Bluetooth OBD2 adapter costs around $15 to $20. Plug it in, download a free app like Car Scanner on your phone, and within seconds you are reading every fault code your car's computer has stored. Japanese car computers are exceptionally detailed in their fault logging. The codes identify the specific sensor or system involved and in many cases tell you whether the issue needs immediate attention or whether you can safely keep driving while you sort it out. That dealer diagnostic fee is just a readout of codes your car already saved. You are paying someone to plug in a device and read a number back to you. Now you can do it yourself. You can also clear the codes after fixing the issue, which resets the check engine light without a single trip to a shop. Knowing what triggered that warning before you walk into any mechanic changes every conversation you have from that point forward. That $20 adapter pays for itself the very first time you use it. Which one of these surprised you the most? Drop it in the comments below. And if any of these tricks just saved you from an unnecessary bill or a frustrating situation, hit the like button and subscribe. There are more Japanese car secrets coming, and most drivers are going to miss them entirely.